Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Ole Miss offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. They'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Arkansas's offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. Turning it on. Pushed down for the tackle. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. He's in open space downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Platt. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Now the play fake. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Green. Catch in the middle, it's Blake. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Snagged out of the air.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this this defense whipped up on third down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
And the Rebels want to move quickly. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels are marching down the field. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Looking downfield, it's Green. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've
turns on the Jets. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the beat down in bounds. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Slips away. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Simmons. Looking left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, don't they?
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here.
There he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas A.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Ole Miss. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Blake. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clapp. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Simmons. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense, is wide open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of P's being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
31, Ole Miss, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Lee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to pass, it's Simmons. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He leaves it with the back. Across the 45. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to throw. It's Green. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll send out the kicker here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And that is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this off.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Stribling. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the inside give. Plows through the defense. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. To throw, it's Simmons. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up by 20 over Wisconsin. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Quick handoff. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
After getting 4 sacks last game, this defense really is trying to create an identity as being one of the better pass rushing units in the entire country. Haven't really seen that, though, in this game so far until that last play. Now let's see how that affects the rest of this game.
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Green. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A big third down coming, and honey-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Caught over the middle. It's clapped. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Nice move there. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the RPO, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Will get to him at the 25.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Makes his man miss. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Run in the red zone, it's Washington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. You should just be in the red zone.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Now they'll try the right side. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Blake. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Razorbacks are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Green. Hauls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Arkansas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better, if it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 27 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simmons. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big... And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
52, Ole Miss, 35.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Diggs. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw again. He rifles one deep down the right side.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.